dicen por ahí, tose todas esas poses que tú conoces. Gracias a mi mujer, ni tu amigo, pero en vivo solo contigo disfruto el show, bebé. Alright, pasita, dime pa' dónde vas, que yo te caigo donde sea. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies, tú pasas de mí.
What's up, guys?
Welcome back to another reaction video. So we're gonna be doing something different. We're gonna be reacting to top 10 prison escapes.
Con video. I'm excited. I feel like people can get really creative.
But
And,
yeah, right.
And I just think that I'm just gonna crack up.
But it's like so hard because I mean, especially here in America.
Like it's really hard.
Yo, you have to be as smart as hell.
Do you think that if you were arrested, you would be able to escape or no? Depending on the
situation. I feel
would
like
you try to escape?
If I'm gonna be in prison for the rest of my life, of course I'm gonna be.
You're gonna try to escape.
I'm gonna try to whatever.
Get out.
I don't mind.
My god.
But it's like for something like, you know.
Yeah.
I won't do it. But
Yeah, true. That's true. Because you're just adding more to your sentence where you can just do it out. That's true.
And then you're gonna live all your life, like,
yeah,
escaping
for like what, 1 year, 2 years. It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Alright guys, so if you guys are new here, my name is Kelsey.
Yeah, my name is JP.
We also have a vlog channel and prank channel, and that's gonna be down below in the description. Make sure to go check that out. Subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tell us what more videos you guys want to see. Here we go.
Buenos Aires, Jean-Kempire here, and in today's video, we'll be going through the top 10 prison escapes.
The helicopter forced to land on the prison roof for more than 6 minutes as deputies
Alright, first, where do you get that helicopter from?
Yeah. Do you think it's... Oh, I think they said deputies.
Oh.
Like cops?
Like cops?
Or security?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But you have to have a lot of money for that.
Yeah.
To get a helicopter, go to the prison that you are.
And drive it.
And drive it.
And then like for you to drive the helicopter or find somebody to do that illegally with you.
You must be a drug dealer.
That's where I would die.
to try and catch him.
And since we've got a South African prison break. These guys were locked in the back of a police car and managed to find a...
Guys, look at the tiny police car. Like, how do they fit in there?
I don't know.
That's crazy. Alright, so
really funny way to get out.
What the? Wait, what? It's not only him. Oh, no. That's not time to go.
What was known for the guy who got arrested?
Normally, when you say you applause, it's for a good reason, but this thing is funny as hell.
He was in court for a sentencing, and I guess he just didn't want to be there, so he bolted, and the cops chased him, but they weren't able to catch him. He got away.
God.
One cop actually tried to act like a superhero and ended up getting hurt, but
it
was just a mess of a situation.
This is 30...
La corte.
Yeah, I know.
Ese corrió de la corte.
33-year-old Nicholas Garrison in a July mugshot booked on felony meth charges. This is Garrison dashing out of a Highland County Common Pleas courtroom during his sentencing as deputies sprint to try and catch him. Hallway video shows Garrison run down the stairs. Deputy Ben Rendell himself over the railing trying to pin
Look at this one. Look at the last one. He's like, all right.
I talked to him this morning. He's still in a lot of pain. He had some fractured ribs and
he's the one who jumped?
Yeah, some fractured ribs.
A mild concussion.
Oh!
I think he said he broke 4 ribs.
Remember, this is wild. This guy, he's in prison, and it's one of those like taller prisons with a bunch of floors and stuff, but this guy, he was up on like the 12th floor, and he escaped by breaking out a window and building a giant rope of bed sheets, and he scaled down this building 12 whole stories over 100 feet and managed to get out and jump over the fence.
And then he got caught.
Metro murderer in plain clothes and limping, but back in cuffs after a brief taste of freedom on Friday. Pablo Robledo escorted through the front door of the Oklahoma County Jail. Not the way he left 9 hours earlier.
This man had nothing to lose.
9 hours he escaped.
7 a.m. Oklahoma City police first finding his cellmate, Jose Hernandez, lying on the concrete outside, his leg broken. 12 stories above, a busted out.
Yeah, look at that.
He said he broke his
ankle?
His ankle. He was lying on the floor.
Oh no.
Would you do it?
Like I say,
Depending
on the situation.
But do you think that's a smart?
I mean, what else you can do?
I know.
Yeah, I mean, you're in the 12th floor. What are you gonna do? Ask for the keys and then leave? No, right?
Window and Robledo gone with a 2-hour head start.
My question is, where did he get all the things?
I don't know.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
4-year-old originally in jail, connected to a 30-year-old man's murder last year.
This was going to be the stupidest thing I ever heard. We've got 2 inmates who pulled the old switcheroo on some guards, and one inmate was actually set to be getting out of prison that day. However, the other inmate saw an opportunity and offered this guy $1,000 for his information so that he could be the one to leave instead. And they looked similar enough that it would work out. And on top of that, because of the whole sickness situation, this guy, he could wear a mask so they wouldn't verify it as easily, and it turns out it worked. They pulled a fast one.
And I generated over $400,000.
That's crazy. What the hell?
However, they ended up getting figured out later, and now the guy who sold the information is in a lot of trouble and getting sentenced to more time.
It was Quentin Henderson's day to leave the Cook County Jail, originally booked on drug charges. Instead of leaving jail, he sold his personal information to fellow inmate Jaquez Scott, a promise of $1,000, the going rate for freedom. Scott, wearing a protective face mask, used Henderson's info and left jail. Now a man accused of unlawful use of a weapon with a $50,000 bond is nowhere to be found and was able to simply walk out.
Moving to 6, I love this one. It's not technically...
I can't believe this. You know that TikTok that's like, oh no. Oh no.
Prison escape, but it is insane. These prisoners in Ecuador, they sealed up...
Hell no, baby. Oh, hell no, baby.
These prisoners are in Ecuador.
That's hilarious. Let's see what they gotta say about Ecuador.
Insane. These prisoners in Ecuador, they sealed up and flooded basically one of their prison yards, so it was a giant swimming pool. And they had like basketball hoops in there as well, so they could play water basketball. Bunch of different things. They were just having a ton of fun. And at a certain point, you have to ask yourself, like, if inmates can do this and pull this off without the guards being able to do anything about it, at a certain point, they could all just escape if they wanted to.
That's true.
What the hell is that? A water park?
Yeah, they made it. They're like, ñaño, pasa la bola. Yo.
Number 5, the guy who was at a police station, he got picked up for doing something. It wasn't his first time getting arrested, or even getting arrested this year. He had gotten arrested multiple times, but he was being escorted out to prison. And while he was being escorted out by, I believe it was a single officer or something like that, obviously he has handcuffs on, but he decided to make a mad dash and try to get away from this officer and see if he could escape. Now, somebody who gets arrested multiple times in a single year and then also is trying to escape from a police officer probably doesn't make the best decisions, but this guy, he had the brilliant decision this time of jumping into a river with handcuffs on, because there was a river right next to this department.
With handcuffs? How are you going to be able to swim?
Unfortunately for him, it didn't work out. I mean, technically he did escape from police, but he also drowned.
An officer was
drowned.
to be taken to the Pinellas County Jail.
Okay, that
His
wasn't
hands
smart.
were in handcuffs when all of a sudden he broke free from that officer, made his way toward the water. As you can see, the parking lot here at the police department, very close to the bay. And with the handcuffs still on, we're told, jumped in. Investigators say it's not known if Brownlow was experiencing some sort of mental episode, and they won't know until after an autopsy if he may have been drinking or on drugs. Paramedics pulled Brownlow from the water. They gave him CPR, but they were not able to revive him. The Treasure Island Police Department did not respond to my requests for comment.
And then before SWAT, this is a particularly interesting situation because this guy, he escaped from prison a super long time ago, in 1979 in fact. He was in the process of serving an 18-year sentence for armed robbery when he escaped, and he managed to escape.
Oh my god, there's an ad. I'm sorry, guys.
Easier, especially back in 1979, I would assume, but he managed to get completely free. He got like fake IDs, all that kind of stuff, and then didn't commit any crimes for the rest of his life, at least from what I understand. Wow. Unfortunately for him, now 40 years later, he was too drunk in public one day on New Year's, and apparently a cop asked for his ID, ran it, realized it was a fake ID, and he's now in trouble, and they're gonna make him go back to prison to serve out that 18-year sentence. So the real question is do you think that's what should be done, or should he just be let go and let be free?
According to the State Department of Corrections, Romero was serving an 18-year sentence for armed robbery in Aiken County when he escaped on December 13th of 1979.
Director Brian Sterling says Romero was
picked up by the Dover Police Department after he was seen drunk and loitering, and he handed them a fake ID.
But he didn't do anything
but after they ran his prints through the National Crime Information
just carry a fake
they got a
ID?
hit.
He broke out of prison.
Oh, but then 40 years
like in
later?
1970 whatever, he broke out of prison. He got arrested for armed robbery before that. So then he went to jail. Then he broke out of prison. And then 40 years later, he was good. 40 years later, he didn't commit one crime. But one day when he was drunk outside, a cop asked him for his ID, and it was a fake ID, and then they ran his prints, and they found out that was the one. He was the guy who did that. What would you do?
Later? Come on.
I feel like the truth always comes out.
Yeah, true. But
that's just a prime example of that.
Yeah, you're right.
If you do the crime, you gotta do the time, and it sucks.
I feel like you say, justice is always gonna come around.
Yeah.
Sterling says Romero could have been out of prison by now, but now he's looking at even more time.
Real quick, before the next one, leave a like on this video and also subscribe to my channel, or else you're gonna go to prison tomorrow.
So what do you think?
It's crazy.
You have to have balls for that.
Yeah, you have to have balls for that. Oh my god. And think like, is it worth it? Like, some people, like, imagine being in jail, right? And you have no time. Like, you don't know the time, nothing.
Yeah. You don't know if it's day.
Well, you do know if it's day, but you don't know what time of day it is. And then you think 2 minutes goes by. It's 2 minutes. You think that it's 3 hours that gone by. And it's actually like 5 minutes. Cualquiera se desespera. Whatever, guys. I thought this was hilarious. Comment down below what other reaction videos you guys want us to see. And we'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Peace.